Hello everyone, in this video I'll be going over the SSH feature. Before I get started, I have to say that this video will not apply to anyone with a Windows-based operating system. Okay, SSH is a feature that allows a person to remotely access a server through their local terminal. So if you're a CS student at UCR and you have a valid login with the school, we have our own personal server, which is bell.cs.ucr.edu, which is the WELL server for school. So if you have a net ID, the way you access the server is typing into the command prompt SSH your net ID, which is, this is mine, at bell.cs.ucr.edu. The first time you try to access the server, you'll be prompted with this message asking if you want to trust this host. And I'm going to press yes, enter, and now it's going to prompt you for your password. Input the password that you use to get into the lab machines with your net ID, and press enter, and now you're logged into the WELL server. To exit the WELL server, you type exit into the command prompt, press enter, and now you're out of the WELL server. You might be asking yourself, why is this necessary to go into the server? When you have your own terminal, you have G++ installed, you can write your code, compile it, and run it inside your local computer. The reason you want to log into the school server is because the school server acts differently than other Unix-based operating systems. Therefore, you'll get an error message on certain things inside your local terminal that you will not get error messages inside the SSH terminal upon compilation. Vice versa also applies, so it could also work fine on your local terminal, but when you SSH into the school server, you could have a bunch of errors. In most CS classes, when you submit homework, the grader will be grading your code. When I say grading, I mean compilation and running your code. They will be doing all of this inside the school server, so if it doesn't work on the school server, then it might as well not work at all. A useful command when using the SSH feature is the command scp. Now scp allows the user to move files from their local terminal into their remote server and vice versa. So I can remove something from the remote server and put it into my local terminal. So let me give you an example of this. I will move my homework5.h file into my remote server. So to do this, you type in scp, the name of the file, the host name, so it would be your net ID followed by @bell.cs.ucr.edu, colon, and then the absolute path in which you want to place the file. So I just want to place it in my home directory. I'll do ~/. And now I'll press enter. It'll prompt you for your password for the server, so I'll input my password. And now it seems to have worked. So let me SSH back into the school server. I'll print the current contents in my current working directory, and it's there. It worked. Now, if I want to move it back to my local terminal, I will do scp, the host name, colon, the name of the file, and then where I want to put it in my home terminal. So I'll just put in my home directory again, input my password. And if I exit the SSH and I print the contents of my current working directory, notice that it's there again. So I was able to move it back and forth between my local terminal and the remote server. The good thing about the SSH feature is that even if you have a bad connection, once you're connected to the server, it will run seamlessly as if you have a perfect connection. And that is it. Thank you.